Hello, hey, my name is John Ratzlaff. Today we're going to be going over our revolver. This is for FTH 202. Biggest thing with today, just kind of want to go over is just show you really quick that this firearm is pointed in a safe direction. There's no live ammunition around the site here, and as you can see, there is nothing in any one of the chambers. Let me go ahead and put this guy back here. So, um, this week, more or less, we went over quite a few things, to say the least. The first thing that I do just want to show is going to be our trigger pull measurement. So, first things first, I did wind up actually calibrating this with the instructions that we had. I did screw this in, and then I wound up later calibrating it. But with this being noted, so getting their trigger pull from double action here, just with the hammer forward, and then obviously doing your single action with the hammer cocked back. Very drastic measurements from when I put the spring in. So I do just want to let you know that I was literally I was at 12. I was right around 12 to start with for our trigger pull on the actual double, and then I was about still like 8 or 9 for single action. So definitely higher measurements, and we'll go over what I have now with the new springs put in. So part two really of this is going over the frame, side plate, cylinder stop, hand, hammer, double action is here. So I've already done all of that so far in here, but I am going to I don't have the screws in. I am just going to take our plate off really quick and show you a few things though on camera that I just want to point out uh, that I did wind up doing a little bit of filing down. So with this thing more or less in front of us. The biggest things is going to be the hand. So the hand I did quite a bit of work with to file down just a little bit. And then I wound up the cylinder stop as well. The top of it, I did file that down some. And then a little bit of our hammer. Not too much on our double sear, but a little bit just on the very end of our hammer here as well. As far as other parts, they actually looked pretty good, and there really wasn't, after I put the our marking paint on there wasn't a whole bunch, but I did wind up filing that down, the stone file, really good stuff by Spyderco that we were given, so that's really awesome. So I just want to point out that. So going back here to, I do just want to go over a few other items that we have on for the course. So the biggest thing is I just want to let you know about those polished areas. I just demonstrated that for you. After doing the function check and everything and assessing how the trigger pull like felt and how it did before, definitely a very noticeable difference. Not as drastic as when we replaced the spring, which we'll go over here in a second. Well, both springs, but you definitely could tell a difference. And then getting everything oiled up was very helpful, and it just smoothed things out, to say the least. So that's part one. Part two. Part three. After disassembling the firearm, then reassembling it, replacing the trigger return spring and the main spring with the kit that we got was 100% a game changer. So as we see now, I actually did replace both of those, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you the difference in what I talked about before for trigger pull wise. So we're going to go ahead and start here with double action. I know I'm doing it on the camera here and not specifically in a vise, but just to be able to show you very much a totally different dynamic. And as you can see there, even on our gauge, that was half of what I was explaining to you earlier. So that one just went a little bit over. But coming back here, with just a little bit of the movement I have not in the vise, you can see where we have that guy coming back, and we're at 8 right now, which is outstanding. And then when we go ahead and go into our next one, I want to show you how nice and crisp this guy is breaking. So right there, I mean, we're at 3, which I've constantly got 3 since I did replace that, which is super awesome. Totally, definitely changes the game on this Taurus, to say the least. So you can see that's exactly where we're at right now. Pretty awesome. All right. So going back here, um, talked about how good that replacing both those triggers are. So that was excellent. And then I do want to go into demonstrating. I'm not going to show it to you in one chamber here, but I do just want to point out the proper method of using the headspace gauges to measure headspace in our revolver today. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our chamber here. So I do have the side plate and everything off, which is fine, but I'm going to just go ahead and put that on really quickly, just so we don't have any issues. Don't want anything falling out while I'm going over this with you. And I am just going to go ahead and quickly screw these in. I think I'm doing pretty good for time, as we have this go no gauge, go no go gauge. Take very much time. Um, yeah, just kind of caveat on what I said before. Um, Replacing those, doing the work that we did with polishing up a few different pieces and finding out those friction points, definitely made a difference. And just kind of put things together better, for just a standard factory production um, firearm here. But I mean, the game changer for sure was replacing those springs. So it was really neat to be able to see that, um, especially in a revolver platform. Go ahead and put our pieces back in. It's always something you gotta be real careful. And I'm just gonna hold on to that really quick just to do that off camera here. But as you can see, we have our cylinder here, and I'm going to go ahead and take our no-go gauge. So this is our no-go gauge, and I'm going to go ahead and place this into our cylinder. And one of the biggest things that you're going to notice right away is that having that flush up against, I can't even put that in there. So that's, I mean, right there, that's just a no-go. It's not going to work. That's what it's designed for. This is our no-go. Did exactly what we wanted. This is going to be our go gauge. And this guy, we're going to go ahead and slide in. And as we can kind of see, the best way to really show you is that we are able to go ahead and have that guy slide right in. So that one did go in. All right. And with it cycling, doing our steps, it is performing exactly how that should. And we're getting right back up to the top here. And our go is right dialed in the middle. We are in good shape. So that is excellent. I go ahead and take this guy out. So not only did we demonstrate the go, no-go gauge there, it is functioning properly as seen on camera here. And yeah, I do appreciate this week. It was some good learning, and it was cool to see everything kind of fall into place. So thank you much, and have a good week. Thank you. Bye.